Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to a report by Thai Sounds, Russia launched a massive attack on Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, resulting in at least 23 deaths in the surrounding areas. Following the raid, the Ukrainian Air Force admitted that due to a severe shortage of Interceptor missiles, they failed to shoot down any of the 23 Russian ballistic missiles fired during the strike. President Volodymyr Zelensky subsequently called on allies to make tough decisions at the upcoming NATO summit in Ankara to supply Ukraine with much-needed air defense systems. He criticized allies for keeping Patriot defense missiles idle in stockpiles while Ukrainian civilians continue to face ballistic terrorism. In response to the escalating aerial attacks, Kyiv has continued to target Russian energy infrastructure with long-range drones, recently hitting 3 oil refineries, including Russia's largest facility in Mbsk. EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen confirmed that Ukraine's urgent defense needs will be a primary topic of discussion at the NATO summit, where Zelensky is also scheduled to meet with U.S. President Donald Trump. According to GG Press, Toyota Motor's North American subsidiary, Toyota Motor North America, announced on July 6 that it will invest $3.6 billion, approximately 580 billion yen, to expand its San Antonio plant in Texas and establish a new vehicle assembly line. As part of this expansion, Toyota plans to transfer the production of its popular Tacoma pickup truck from its Baja California plant in northern Mexico to the Texas facility. This decision aligns with Toyota's localized production policy of producing where we sell, given that almost all Tacomas are sold in the United States. The company noted that the shift is also a response to changes in the trade environment. The investment is part of Toyota's broader plan, announced in 2025, to invest up to $10 billion additionally in the U.S. and is expected to create approximately 2,000 new jobs. While the Baja California plant will remain open with its future utilization under consideration, Tacoma production at the Guanajuato plant in central Mexico will continue. U.S. President Donald Trump, in remarks reported by the Liberty Times, issued a stern warning to Iran on the 6th, stating that the U.S. will either secure an agreement or finish the job if negotiations fail. Trump, adopting a hardline stance following the funeral of the late Iranian supreme leader, claimed that destroying Iran's infrastructure, specifically bridges and energy supplies, would not be difficult. He stated he prefers a diplomatic deal to avoid impacting the nation's 91 million citizens, but emphasized that Iran is currently financially depleted. In response, Mohammad Bakr Zolkadar, Secretary of Iran's Supreme National Security Council, characterized Trump's threats as delusional. He stated that the Iranian people do not respond well to such language and demanded that the U.S. engage in dialogue based on mutual respect, warning that otherwise, Iran would respond in kind. The rhetoric comes despite a 60-day ceasefire intended to provide space for ongoing diplomatic efforts to halt Iran's nuclear development. According to a report by 9 News, the Trump administration and prominent conservative commentators in the United States are proposing strict new measures to block pregnant foreign nationals from entering the country. In an effort to crack down on what they call birth tourism, some conservatives, including talk show host Megyn Kelly, have even floated the idea of requiring mandatory pregnancy tests for women seeking to enter the U.S. on tourist visas. The push stems from concerns over birthright citizenship, which automatically grants U.S. citizenship to anyone born on American soil. While the U.S. Supreme Court recently struck down a White House attempt to limit birthright citizenship, officials are looking at alternate ways to restrict entry. White House staffer Stephen Miller and Republican lawmakers have warned that foreign nationals take advantage of the system to secure lifelong benefits for their children. While Australia has not been singled out, any sweeping policy changes targeting pregnant travelers would heavily impact Australian tourists. With approximately 1 million Australians visiting the United States each year, currently, Customs and Border Protection officers retain wide discretion to deny entry to heavily pregnant travelers. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.